Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another very exciting game. With the white piece is playing 5-time Belarusian chess champion, Soviet chess master Vladimir Saigin, and his opponent is Lithuanian chess master Isakas Vistaneckis. The game was played at 1968 Correspondence European Team Cup. Saigin opened up with d4, to which Vistaneckis responded with knight f6, c4 e6, Knight c3, bishop b4. Nimzo-Indian defense is on the board, against which white is setting up the Rubinstein system. White's goal is to complete the kingside development as soon as possible. Here black castled kingside, knight f3, d5, bishop d3, and black undermined white's center further with c5. Here we have castling kingside and knight bd7. Not a popular move. According to modern theory, knight c6, c takes d4 or d takes c4 are considered to be more popular choices, but in the game we see knight bd7, a3, bishop a5. At this point c takes d4 or bishop takes c3 are more popular, but looks like that white had decided to go for an offbeat line, and we have bishop a5, bishop d2, a6, and white knight is occupying the central e5 square. Bishop b6, c takes d5, c takes d4, e takes d4, and bishop takes d4. Well, so far so good, but this bishop takes d4 is going to become the reason of black's upcoming problems. It's true that still there are problems to solve in black's camp. Black should somehow activate this light squared bishop, but that's not a huge problem, and at this point, by recapturing on d5 with the knight, black could keep the balance. But instead in our game, after e takes d4, after e takes d4, black played bishop takes d4, and now let's see what's the problem with this move. At this point, Saigin found a beautiful move and he played knight takes f7. This is a nice tactical shot which allows him to win a pawn. Rook takes f7. Well, if king takes f7, if you try not to step into a fork, then of course this is a very dangerous line for black, and black can face serious problems. This is losing on the spot. That's why black recaptured with the rook, and d takes e6. Now white will win back the sacrificed piece. Rook f8, e takes d7, bishop takes d7. By finding that beautiful tactical resource, white managed to win a pawn, and it may seem that at this point already white should think about realizing the slight advantage, but everything turns out to be not so easy. Here we have knight e2, and after bishop a7, white played h3. White is preventing any possible, knight g4 or bishop g4 jumps, but this is too passive, and playing actively like bishop b4 is better. And then knight f4, for example, if rook e8, then knight f4. But instead we see h3, bishop c6. Meanwhile, despite the fact that black is a pawn down, black bishops are suddenly becoming very dangerous. Bishop c4 check, king h8, knight g3. This is a terrible mistake, after which white's position goes down very quickly. At this point, instead of playing knight g3, it was better to play bishop b4, attack the rook on f8, and offer the exchange of queens. Going for simplifications is always welcomed when you have extra material. But instead, after king h8, we see knight g3 and queen c7. Relying on this pin, black is attacking the knight on g3. And at this point, yes, believe it or not, but white is in trouble. Queen b3 was played, white neutralized the threat, but this is actually stepping into a very beautiful combination. As we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find black's next moves. Ready? In here, Isakas Vistaneckis played knight g4. Black is making a piece sacrifice and at the same time is targeting the pawn on f2. H takes g4, white accepted the piece sacrifice, and another heavy blow. This one is of course more beautiful. Can you find black's next move? Ready? The next punch landed on f3. Yes, we have a powerful blockading move with which black is cutting the communication between the queen and the knight. Now if, for example, g takes f3, then queen takes g3 is coming, and white king is in a mating net. Of course, at this point even bishop takes f3 is winning, but queen h3 followed by bishop b8 mates faster. Let's go back. In our game after rook f3, white played knight f5 and lost the queen on b3. Bishop takes b3, and after queen b6 we have a resignation. White is also going to lose the pawn on b2, and if we have a look at the position, white has only a rook and a knight against the queen, right? That's not enough, of course, also as this was a correspondence game, realizing advantage is actually very easy. Also, black has a very active attacking position, that's why after queen b6, capitulation followed. That was actually a very impressive combination. I really liked this knight g4 followed by blockading rook f3 move, and hope that this game impressed you as well. Feel free to share this with your friends, and meanwhile, let's solve a chess puzzle. Please take a look at this position and try to find mate in 5. It's white to move, and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.